Aquarius, February is going to knock your socks off because justice prevails. Let's take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Aquarius. Now, the overall energy for you is, I know a lot of you, some of you have crossed timelines. You have literally jumped into a new you, a brand new you. And I love you for that. That is awesome because it takes a lot of work to do that, a lot of focus and a lot of this spiritual empowerment that you have, that you were born with, but you got separated from it. So let's go in a little bit deep because some of you, the card, you got the card of justice that came out. Okay, justice prevails, and we'll get more into that in a minute. But we have the Four of Swords, and some of you have been sleeping a lot. Your energy level has been low. You've been going into a meditative state and working on focusing, which again, that's what we're meant to do. With the energy shift and the planets aligning and everything changing so rapidly, you were supposed to do that. But what I'm hearing for you is it's time for you to take action. It's time for you to jump out there. A lot of Aquarians are doing their soul purpose, and it can be in a variety of different ways in life. It isn't just being a healer or the psychic abilities that you have. It's putting those into use while you're in the 3D world. Even if you're in a different time zone, if you're in a different dimension, if you're on the new earth, okay, it's still, your physical body is still moving with the 3D world. So they're saying that it's time for a lot of our Aquarians to actually get up and start moving. You have you have your own zodiac sign here on the bottom of the deck. The Star card, it's time for you to step into your soul purpose. All your healing is done, and now it's moving into humanity and sharing whatever it is you do with humanity. And we are seeing people step up across the entire world where they're really sharing their knowledge. And it's beautiful. For some of our Aquarians, though, you're not doing that. And that's the group that I'm talking to. I'm talking to two different groups. So this group of you that have not been active, feeling very low vibration, going through a lot of the ascension symptoms, and there are many. And remember, my podcast is starting on the 28th of January. Plus, join me on my other channel, Rising Through Ascension. This is going to be dynamic, what is coming. I'll keep the zodiac signs here, the zodiac readings for you guys. But this is very powerful for our Aquarians, okay? Happy birthday to all of you who, whether it be in January or February, I'm wishing happy birthday to everyone out there. I am a fellow Aquarian as well. My birthday's on the 28th. So this is sharing the knowledge without despair. Do not fear what's going on. And a lot of people are feeling fear, and you may not be separating the outside world, like we have to watch and see what's going on, but yet not get emotionally attached to it, because it's easy as an Aquarian. That's what you're made to do, is like stand up and speak, communicate, and march into that Aquarian energy, right? We're moved into the age of Aquarius. We're just kicking it off, and there's so much to do. We've got to finish clearing everything out, just like you did in your own life. So this is a big contribution that you have to do, and I will bring up more because I'm being guided to talk to you more about this at the end of the reading with my guide, Allie, and Archangel Michael. But for those of you, we're going to take a look at your foundation. We're going to look at family and friends. We're going to look a little bit into romance. And if you're in my membership on YouTube, I'll start posting weekly in there for romance, because a lot of people are looking for love. And we want to make sure, whether it's staying in a relationship or starting a new one, that it's right for you. Some of you have really gone through a lot. You're the empath. You are the empath. You are the family scapegoat. You are the person that has felt like you've been attacked, you have been harassed, you have been bullied, and you have been through a lot. So it is understandable with this Four of Swords to take a break, and that break is over. All right, in February, it's over. You should be up and running right around now as we go forward right around now. But when it comes to your foundation, I feel for a lot of you, it's like stepping like this, like if you were on water skis in the water, or just on two things that float and one foot goes down. It's like this, okay? Not a bicycle, but as a little more buoyancy underneath it. You guys are getting ready to like level that out. All right, so when it comes to your foundation, your overall foundation, there is a change going to take place that's going to be very, very good. We have the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords is information coming into you. Something's coming in. It may have to do with legal documentation, a loan documentation for some of you. I know a pentacle isn't there, but like a loan document, or there's a contract that you need to sign. Some of you, it may very well be your soul contract, but I'm looking on the 3D level at this moment. This vision that I'm seeing is somebody who has to sign a contract. It may be a separation from an organization. It may, for the other side of you, signing a contract as you start a new business, as you start a new project. Remember, I'm looking at two of you. Some of you are already in your ascension. You are already growing, and you're going to grow further. And some of you are in between. Your reading is very clear. It's in two different directions. So you're going to have to kind of stay with me on this, because I'll try to give messages on both sides. When it comes to your foundation, you've got the Hierophant here. Okay, the Hierophant. You could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, especially a Libra, Aquarius, another, a Gemini, a Taurus, a Virgo. And I'm hearing Sagittarius. There's something there in your foundation where one person, I feel, has a lot of say over what is going on. Some of you are going to be relocating, and that is what that Page of Swords is. And I feel it's at the right moment. If you've been struggling, if you've been saying, please show me the way, and allowing the divine to come in and show you the way, there's going to be something coming in at the last minute where I see safe. I'm hearing the word you're safe. Okay, so don't be, and it always happens that way. It does. When we go through massive changes where we have been maybe flipped upside down, lost everything, lost the love of our life, there's always something that comes in at the last minute. When it comes to your security, be very, very careful and very cautious who you share your plans with. And we're going to look at family and friends, but I keep seeing a family member over here. It could be a friend in my vision, because I see multiple visions as I'm talking. I'm seeing a family or a friend member that is really holding you back from what is yours. It may have a lot to do with a contract, with a legal document, like an inheritance, a negotiation. For some of you, this is your home where there were damages done and you've been in a court case for a long time. It is time for you to stand your ground, but do not share with other people whatever it is that you're doing. Whether you're just ascending now or you're growing and expanding, be very careful about who you're sharing it with. Protect your energy to a certain point. If you are already aligned, you pretty much know that you are protected in the overall scheme of things. And I'll bring that up. I think they want me to bring that up in the guided message. You have the Knight of Cups, a dream coming true when it comes to your finances. This is an opportunity, an offer coming in that is really going to be a benefit for you. I keep seeing somebody in a van, okay, a van. If you're living in a van, you've got a job coming in, an opportunity coming in that's going to help you get from that van into an actual building, into an apartment or under the roof, and feel safe and secure. For another group of you, this is something coming in that's going to make you feel abundant in your life, like actually I can breathe, especially if you've been going through this stagnant period. Remember, the overall energy for February is justice prevails. So whether it is this contract, whether it is a financial endeavor, a severing of ties, when it comes to your foundation, there is justice, and this comes with rewards. Justice in the tarot always comes with rewards. This is a major arcana. It's big. It's a really big deal, and it's going to be life-changing for some of you. This new direction is going to be captivating. You're going to captivate a lot of people. You're going to draw the attention to you. So if you've been going through school, you're going to know how to use that information, the education, the skill set that you've learned, whatever it may be, traditional or non-traditional education. It is going to be of value starting in the month of February. All right, let's take a look at your family and friends. I have to see what's going on here. Let me know if any of that resonated with you. Remember, these readings are general readings, so it can be a piece of your life. It can be your partner's life. It can be your daughter-in-law that you know, or your neighbor that we're talking about. So let's see when it comes to your... You have the card of Temperance, and this represents the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. And if you remember, I did call out Sagittarius. So some of you are dealing with somebody in that Sag energy, wherever it's placed in their chart. Or this may have actually happened in the month of Sagittarius season. But I feel, and I'm seeing 3-4, it may be 3 or 4 years since the two of you have communicated. I feel there's been a separation. And most likely, Aquarius, you just shut down. You just shut down and said, I'm not dealing with this anymore, and went about your way. Because there's something about this energy, although it feels like it was really negative at the time, it grew you. And you can see how the divine was actually changing your life. If we don't walk, and as Aquarians, you know, we're very selective about who we love. And when we choose love, we are hardcore in love, much like a Pisces. And when we pick that person, it can be very difficult to detach. We want them here, we want them to change, we want the original, whatever it is, okay? But because of that, we don't like to detach. The universe came in and detached you from this person, regardless of their zodiac sign. The patience, the dwelling, the wondering, all of the changes that you went through, that awful transformation you went through, has put you where you are today. So you're rested and you're ready to come through. And I feel this person is coming back. Look, you have the Ace of Swords. This person is going to reach out to you. For some of you, it will be on social media. And I feel it's going to be very direct and to the point, with a little bit of vagueness at first. The word I heard was vagueness. So it may be like trying to friend you on a social account, or just send a text message going, hey, I was thinking about you, where it's a little bit vague. But there is going to be a heart-to-heart conversation with this individual. Again, that could be Gemini, a fellow Aquarian, or a Libra. But these zodiac signs that you're dealing with, it's very heavy. It may be more than one person for some of you, but I'm being shown one in this situation. I feel that they really contorted things, and they contorted it so that all eyes were on them. They wanted the attention, and they may be the person that I said earlier, protect yourself from this energy. Although I don't feel that their intentions are actually trying to harm you directly, but I don't see that they really care. Okay, I don't feel that they really care. The truth is going to come out about this person. So if they're reaching out to you, you're going to see something go on. Think twice before you engage with them, because I see this process where justice prevails. Whatever they're saying, other people are going to see it. Someone else is going to see it, and they're going to know whatever happened those years ago, 3, 4 years, 30 years ago, it doesn't matter. Whatever happened, the truth is coming out, and it starts in the month of February. And I don't feel that it's really going to phase you, because you already know it's going to happen. You just don't know when. You know it will. You don't know when. Justice is exactly what's coming around. Has nothing to do with revenge. You aren't doing anything. They are doing it. They're doing it to themselves. For another group of you, I'm seeing a sister, a female, a friend. This particular female that I see coming through is they're condescending with a smile. And it doesn't surprise me because, Aquarius, you have a lot of people around you that want your light. You walk in this beautiful energy of light. And that's what you're doing in the month of February. Your light, it's like a glow up, right? You're glowing up in the month of February. It has a lot to do with the experience of family and friends. This little gnat, there's a little gnat, I don't know if you saw it. It follows me everywhere. One gnat, that's it, just one. It follows me everywhere. No, it's not negative. Knight of Swords, okay, this is representing a Gemini, but whoever this individual is, they made you question your reality. They made you question your abilities and your skill set. They may have been a little bit diabolical, but with a smile on their face, and it may have taken you a while to see it. And again, you know, like I said, some of you, this may be one person, but I'm being shown two, all right? This is a different scenario. Whoever this individual is, they're going to reach out to you out of the blue, all right? So we are looking at two different groups of you. One, you're going to see it on social media, and the other one is going to reach out to you. Again, we have Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. But we have the Queen of Wands, and they may have even been using a little bit of, we're going to call it mind magic, okay, because I don't want to get shut down here on our friendly channel. So I have to, maybe you don't, but I have to be careful on what I say. They're very charismatic. And when I'm saying they come through with a smile, like, you know, they're condescending with a smile, that's the type of energy that I'm talking about. This is a lot of arguing in a sense if this was upside down. So they've gone through this Knight of Swords energy where they're not really sharing the truth. But again, it's coming to light. So for some of you, you could possibly be seeing two different situations. They may have been interacting, a friend and a family member that was doing this behind your back, two family members, etc. One thing's for sure, there's a absolute closure, and you already feel you got your closure. But this is going to be closure that ascends you, it propels you, into an emerging of you. So this is a time to say, I don't like what you did, but thank you for what you did because it changed my life for the better. And I love saying that for Aquarians. Now, let's look at romance, okay? It could be romance, but I'm seeing this as family and friends, what I just said. But when it comes to romantic situations, some of you are dealing with somebody that's, I'm hearing petty. They're very petty. They may say a lot of different things. You've got the Seven of Cups, and that's a lot of options, a lot of opportunities with them. But in each of these cups it can be an illusion, and that's what I'm seeing. I feel you're dealing with somebody who's petty. They make something big out of something small. They may have a huge idea, okay, or all of these ideas, but they don't follow through. And I feel they're weighting you down a little bit, maybe wearing you out a little bit. But it doesn't mean that the relationship is going to end, but it very well could with this Queen of Swords. Come forward, share with me the truth, and if I don't like it, I will let you go. If you treat me wrong, I will let you go. This is an attorney as far as the relationship is concerned, where you have a lot of options whether you stay or go. If they don't start coming clean, I feel for some of you, you're going to proceed forward with a legal separation or an actual cutting it off. But for a lot of you, you're going to try and work on this and make it very clear. It's like you stand, you know, the Queen of Swords is beautiful because the Queen of Swords represents the air sign that you are, where you have been through a lot and you wind up being alone on the ground, and somehow, whether it's your guardian angels, Archangel Michael, your guides, or just the inner willpower, you pick yourself up and you brush yourself off and you rebuild and you grow and you grow and you grow and you keep going. And that's the beautiful part about Aquarius. And that's why you have a different light about you. You have a different mindset. That mindset is very empowering, okay? And I feel that your partner, sometimes with their illusions, sometimes with all the things that they're doing, may kind of pull that light down. And it's time, you're like, I ain't doing it. And we know Aquarians, when you don't want to do it, you're not going to do it. Ain't going to do it. No, you're going to lay it down. It's going to be this way or it's not. And I feel this time they're going to listen. For another group of you, when it comes to your relationship, I feel the challenges are going to lessen. So as the world is changing around you, as your life is changing, you've been growing, you've been working on you, dealing with somebody who's super stubborn, okay? The Four of Pentacles. This is somebody who's very stubborn. They sit there and go, it's mine. I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I don't want to play. I don't want to change. I want it to be this way. There is a big change getting ready to come in for this relationship. A big one. And I don't see a separation. This person is going to get on board. Now, it may be because of a supernatural occurrence with this individual, okay, that knocks them off balance, where I'm seeing somebody sees like an image, all right? So they may be seeing an image of a deceased loved one, a guardian, an angel, something that they don't normally see. And I feel that it knocks them off balance, and then they believe you. They see you for who you really are, because you're highly intuitive. You know things. You know things, right? When you're watching murder mysteries, you already know the end of the story before it even gets into the first 5 minutes, right? And people don't like that. But that's part of the beauty of you. And this person, as out of balance as it's going to make them feel, whatever it is, they may actually see your aura around you in the month of February. And then they're like, oh, I understand who you are. And I don't see them bowing down to you or treating you like a queen or a goddess or a king. It's more respect. They're going to start respecting you. It's going to be very different. Now, for those of you looking for love, you do have a situation coming in. It's going to be out of the blue. Now, again, this isn't for everybody. And I don't feel that you're looking for love at all, right? It comes from out of the blue. And the Knight of Wands. Somebody's going to come in and actually make you do a double take. Like, whoa. You've been so focused on you. And this is going to be a really wonderful situation where your inner flame of passion, of adventure, of excitement is going to be lit back up again. This particular individual, as the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wands comes and goes. All right, that's their theory. This can be the player energy, but really what the Knight of Wands does is it comes in and offers you something that is super exciting, that makes you feel alive again, that makes you thrive again, want to get dressed, look good, feel good, and it really helps to promote you as a person. Not that there was anything wrong with you, but it just makes you feel completely connected with this person within. You can be yourself in front of this person. They may be traveling. You might meet them while you're traveling. But one thing's for sure, this individual is going to be very magnetic. All right, like you will not want to lose this person. But I do feel they may live at a distance, but that's okay. I'm seeing a train, all right, an actual train going in a train station. You may be traveling, maybe you're coming here to Spain and meeting me, but this is like they're in a different country, so the relationship will be long distance for a while, only temporary, and then it can turn into something better. Now let's call in Archangel Michael and my guide. Aquarius, because you have been so patiently waiting, knowing that we were going to intervene with everything that you've been through, the highs, the lows, especially the lows that were so hard for you to move, sometimes lying there, weeping, angry, filled with this low vibrational energy, and you called on us and we helped you pick yourself back up. You have become, or are about to become, completely connected with the divine, where you will understand every message of glow up, of auras, of the deep interconnection to spiritual body in the human body. This is a spiritual experience. Your soul purpose is rising up, and you are going to be seen by many people. Have faith, have confidence in yourself, and live with the knowing that everything is happened for you and not against you, and you are rising through it. If you find yourself feeling unable to move forward, call upon me, call upon my team. We will help get you back up and in alignment with the divine again. Mind, body, and spirit is the alignment to your direct connection to source. Use your spiritual gifts to enhance your life, to call in abundance. As long as there is no evil, you will find your life will be moving up forward. When I say evil, I mean sending bad juju to somebody else, because people have learned how to put a mirror up, it will come right back to you. So the times are changing and you are changing with it. You are the star. All right, you guys, I hope that helps you. Join me on Substack and look for my podcast soon. Much love.